Hi guys, real time chat with Alexander Skarsgård. This is not going to go anywhere because it's a business chat. So he's not going to call. I'm going to see if I can potentially get him onto another platform. So I left comments on his page saying scammer, scammer, scammer. What makes you feel so? Came the response, right? I didn't have to accept the chat request, which means he's chatted me before. I said, I know so. Plus, the fact that I didn't have to accept the chat means you've messaged me before under a different name. No, I haven't. Sorry, I don't think it was me, said my scammer. I said, make better choices with your life, little mugu of mine. Get a real job. You can't pass for someone like him. I really don't understand what you mean by all of this, said my scammer, resorting to the usual bullshit. I said, the hustler's excuse. Have you been scammed by me? He asks, and I wasn't sure if he's legit asking, was I a previous victim, or whether he was trying to prove a point that he hadn't actually scammed me. I said, I've never been scammed because you muggles are too easy to spot. You have no idea how things in the Western world actually work. What makes you feel so? He said, trying to dig for information. I said, because if you did, you'd never make these ridiculous profiles using celebrities. Maybe you should watch the news occasionally, you might learn something. To which my scammer responds, so what's your stand? Inexplicable, I don't know. I said, my stand? On what? You hustlers. I think you're all despicable. I think you have no remorse or idea about the damage you cause. What makes you feel so? Asks my definitely not Swedish American actor. I said, by your prevaricating. I've spoken to many of you, and you're all nonsensical and remorseless. What make you think so? He asks again, because he obviously has no idea what to say at this point. So I said, do you not have anything else to say? Like all muggles, you have the brain capacity of a goldfish when it comes to conversation. You think I'm going to help you become a better hustler? Dream on. Which I'm just waiting for him to hear, to see. So I went back to do some recording of some chats on Instagram, and Instagram have started removing messages, which they normally don't, which is quite hilarious to me. And I was right in the middle of a bait with someone claiming to know Jimmy Barnes when the chat just disappeared and it just went, oh yeah, he's been disabled. So there we go. We'll wait for Alexander Skarsgård. While we're waiting for Alexander Skarsgård, I want you to meet Calvin Broadus Jr., otherwise known as Snoop Dogg, who messaged me on Facebook. Yo! Yo. Thanks for the support and your comments on my official page. I really do appreciate that a lot. I'd like to meet you in person someday when I come perform in your city. Write me up as soon as you get this message. God bless you, love heart. Imagine Snoop Dogg talking like that. When who's this? Pretending I didn't know who Calvin Broadus was. LOL! Well, congratulations. Being a lucky fan of mine, I was checking through comments and likes on my official page. Then I got stumbled on your comment on there, and I decided to chat you up on my private account, of which I created for a special fan like you. How you doing and where are you from? I went, so you're not answering basic questions. Got it. Well, I'm from Dumfuckistan, living in Oz, and my name is Margaret, just like my profile says, ... which obviously my profile doesn't say that. And in response to, well, congratulations, I said, which comment would that be then? Because it was my astounding comment that caught his attention. To which he responds with, your comments on my official page. Like I was some sort of idiot. I said, that's weird, because I just checked. I haven't liked or commented on a single post. Where did you find my account? And yes, on my Facebook, I do follow Snoop Dogg. I don't like or comment. Lol, you been misunderstanding me, said my scammer, slipping into the only excuse they have when they know they're stuck. I said, I doubt that. You said you saw my comments. There aren't any. You comment on my post on Snoop Dogg official page. He tries again. I said, that's what I'm saying. I just checked, meaning I didn't comment. Must have heard about, have you heard about my music before? He tries very hard to get it back on track. I said, there are none. We'd cross-posted. And in response to, have you heard about my music before? I said, you're not answering my question. Again. To which he responds with, how long have you been listening to my music? Again, hoping to get the scam on track. I said, how did you find my account? I just told you that I saw your comment on my official page. I said, and I told you I never commented. Not once. If you're not going to believe me, maybe I shouldn't be stressing myself then, said my scammer, usual obsession on stress. I said, you're not comprehending. And what are you babbling about, Mughal? Speak English. You're Papa Weri, he said, and blocked me immediately because he saw the word Mughal. Let's go see who messaged. So we got a response from our Alexander Skarsgård. So we'd left it off with when he'd asked, what make you think so? And I said, do you not have anything else to say? Like all Mughals, you have the brain capacity of a goldfish when it comes to conversation. You think I'm going to help you become a better hustler? Dream on. To which my scammer comes forward with, lol, funny you, I guess that's what the internet is all about. Or this what the internet is all about. Sorry, it's very early in the morning and I can't read. To which I responded, no, it isn't. The internet is not about people like you making everyone feel unsafe. See? No remorse. Typical of who you are and what you stand for. And I guess that's what he's trying to justify. His lackadaisical, laissez-faire attitude around, well, the internet's all about, managing scammers and bad people. So, we'll see if he responds again. Again, I don't like using business chats because they really do not, they don't allow phone calls and video calls, and scammers use business chats on purpose. Let's have a look at this profile. So, no photos except for this one, which obviously I've just left comment after comment after comment saying scam, scam, scam. And then obviously he's hitting up someone here as well. Yeah, a lot of people. What's your favorite movie of mine? People are actually responding, which is a bit of a, oh, I blocked you this morning, Jeanette Greenberry did. Why did you do that? Yeah, so obviously this guy's striking out, thankfully. And while we're waiting for Alexander Skarsgård to come back, I want you to meet Murak Hassan. Have a look at the photo. You know this guy is no affiliation to anyone famous. Hello! He hit me up a couple of days before Valentine's Day. Normally, I don't do this, but I can't take the light off the overwhelming love I've been getting on my official and fan pages. And I want to say a big thank you to all my fans for your love and support. You guys are the best. Reply with a love heart if you get this message. And this was literally the name on the account, and I'm thinking, who the hell is this guy pretending to be? I said, who are you and what love? And obviously, it turned out he used to be George Michael. He's done some research, or fans have told him to F off. So he comes back the next day. I'm the manager of George Michael Estate. How are you doing? I have been seeing your comments on our page. So I showed him where he said, normally I don't do this, but I can't take the light off the overwhelming love I've had from you. I said, so why write this nonsense, acting like you're the famous one? Not classy. You have no fans. To which my scammer comes back with, is sorry, just trying to communicate with you. I said, you're in Port Harcourt and have no affiliation to anyone famous. Now the account's, he's blocked me obviously, so I can't access the account. But he'd used his own account and it had his location on there as Port Harcourt in Nigeria. And in response to, is sorry, just trying to communicate with you, I said, no, you're lying online. So I showed him where he said, I'm the manager of George Michael. I said, you're about 19. Make better choices with your life and stop hustling. At which point, he'd blocked me or was taken down. So I guess this is kind of trash cleaning day that just started off with Alexander. Why not? Love spare of the moment videos. Now I want you to meet Doc McGee, who hit me up on the 12th of Feb as well. Hello, this is Doc McGee, manager of your favorite artist, Frank Sinatra. I hope you're doing well. Please feel free to contact me at your convenience. I said, how's it feel to be unemployed? I didn't have the wherewithal, guys. What do you mean? He said, doing a slow panic and realizing maybe he'd have to Google Frank. I said, who are you managing? Does Frank have a lot of concerts, etc.? At which point he'd obviously gone and done some Googling. I'm the manager to Paul Stanley and not any Frank. I don't know who's Frank, he said, thinking at this point he'd salvaged the hustle. Are you a fan of Paul Stanley? To which I said, really? Read your opening format, you muppet. And I showed him where he said, I'm the manager of Frank Sinatra. I said, you should stop using the same format, especially when you don't know someone is dead, you muggle. Get a real job and make better choices with your life. God will judge you. At which point, bang, he blocked me. I was getting blocked a lot, guys. I guess I'm going through a little bit of depression, which, is about right. It's been about 6 months since the separation, so that's fine. I'm on the mend now, feeling more human. Now I want you to meet Billy Joel Pravitt, who also blocked me very quickly. Aloha, said definitely not any Billy Joel ever. Hope I put a smile on your face. I've got a weird feeling this scammer might have used the Jason Momoa one prior. I said, aloha. Are you still pretending to be Jason Momoa? To which he goes, well, I got some pretty disturbing news. There are a lot of imposters claiming to be me, and they try and I use my identity to get through, y'all. I hope you're being cautious. Absolutely forgetting how old he's pretending to be. I said, still doesn't explain why you're using formats that don't work for Billy. Do you think he's Hawaiian? And you do realise that just adding y'all does not make your English any better, I'm just saying. At which point, this one was in a hurry and bang, blocked me. They were all blocking me, I'll tell you. And this is just Facebook. I haven't even done the Instagram ones yet, and I will. And not a celebrity one. Meet George Lacamera. He hasn't blocked me, may still come back, but I doubt he will. Hello, dear, he said. Now, George Lacamera is apparently a real general in this US Army or something, so this guy had stolen the photos. I said, do we know each other? In response to hello, dear. Greetings to you. I hope I am not interrupting your privacy. I know you might be wondering how I come across your profile. I most say your profile sounds great, and also your pictures caught my attention too because you look pretty good yourself, said my definitely not American Army veteran. I said, my profile's locked. You haven't seen my pictures. Why are you saying such ridiculous things? You still haven't answered if we know each other. To which my scammer responded, actually, your profile photo caught my attention, dear, backpedaling 100 miles an hour. I said, you said your profile sounds great and also your pictures, in plural. That doesn't explain the message. That just sounds like some bullshit script you use. To which my scammer responded with, how can you be thinking like that? It was a mistake, if you don't mind. It will be very nice that we both know more about ourselves. And warning, guys, anyone who talks like this claiming to be American, 100% is not. I said, yikes, your English is pretty awful. I take it you're not American or British then. And because he didn't get back to me, I thought I'd poke a little, so I did a reverse image search. I said, oh, and I sent your profile to the Real George's account here on Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm sure he'd like to know you're using his name and face. Which got his attention. I don't understand. Which George are you referring to? Doing a slow panic. I said, the man whose photos you're using, the man who has a real account, not this nonsense you have where you were the female until the 20th of November of 2024. See, the dangers of catfishing. You never know who you're messaging or who I know in real life. To which he responded, can I see actually what you're talking about, please? Panicking, and then he vanished. And I said, can you show your American accent? I bet you can't. Because you haven't got one, Mr. Military Man. Want me to tell you what accent you've got? Just by how you're writing? Now, that was sent on the 9th of February. He hasn't seen it. I think he's ghosted me. I'll check if the profile's still up. Nah, so he's restricted me. Oh, I was getting blocked and restricted left, right and centre this month. Now we've got another Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr., another Snoop Dogg, another one who blocked me. Thanks for the likes and comments on my official page. May God bless you and your family. I said, oh my God, are you pretending to be Snoop Dogg? Just imagine him sounding like you do. And sent lots of laughing emojis because I wasn't entertaining it. Thanks for the likes and comments on my official page. May God bless you and your family, he repeats again, because he didn't receive a proper response. To which I said, you already said something like that and clearly didn't read my reply. I'm laughing so hard that you even think Snoop would even write nonsense like you just did. And sent 2 laughing emojis, to which he sent a thumbs up, which I ignored. So he came back. What exactly did you mean by saying trashy words to me? Because he'd obviously had no luck. So a few hours later I responded. I said, why are you back after the thumbs up? Didn't read properly the first time? To which he responded with, nah, I just had to send that to you cause I was super busy and didn't have time for your petty chats, he said. But apparently he had time now. I said, do you really think Snoop would ever write like you do? You're not even American. To which he said, this is what I keep saying, y'all get to see an opportunity and lose it. Never mind then, another worthy fan could be the lucky one, having decided that I wasn't worthy of his scam. To which I said, oh my God, not an improvement, little one. Still clearly not American. To which he very wittily responds with, you'll be fine, and blocked me. I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. Yes, I will be fine, Calvin. Now I want you to meet Rögord, who messaged me in the comments section. I want to see if that picture pops up. So it looks like a chef now. I said, who are you meant to be? Why are you messaging in the comments section? This is me, George Michael. I opened this page to have access to contact with my fans. I went, wow. When did you rise from the dead and return? And in response to I opened this page to have access to contact with my fans, that I'm sure you did, LOL. Nice to see you've recovered. Death is so hard to get better from. Someone didn't Google Michael, and sent lots of laughing emojis. And in response to, wow, when did you rise from the dead and return, my scammer said, that's a rumour. Never let anyone know about this, because obviously that's going to work. I said, a rumour? A funeral that was televised, you potato. I want to host a show in the United Kingdom soon, said my dead celebrity. So I sent my George Michael one. I said, no, George didn't, you muggle. He's been dead since 2016. How are you not embarrassed? I'm embarrassed for you. Are you new at this? To which my scammer comes back with, how do you mean? Which we all translates to, oops, I fucked up and I've been caught. To which I sent an insane amount of laughing emojis. I said, you potato, you picked a dead singer. Oh my God. And sent more laughing emojis. Is it hard being such a muggle? Tell me. To which my scammer said, do you want to know if it's me? Thinking that dangling that dead carrot was going to get me to salivate. I said, George is dead, you total carrot. Everyone knows that except you. Gave him side eye. I said, how moronic do you have to be to not even know how to Google someone? To which he said, I'm not dead, dear. Again, trying to double down. I said, check his comments section, you cabbage. You're an illiterate street kid, you potato. So he repeats his question of, do you want to know if it's me? ? So I said, you, who? Some Nigerian little boy trying to hustle. Get a real job. You're nobody. To which he finally gives up and says, then get me a job. I said, I don't help liars. Get off your ass and do something constructive instead of this nonsense. Wow, said my scammer, astounded that I wouldn't help liars. I said, why the surprise? You think the world likes thieves and liars? You lie to get remittance. Shame on you. Then, can I get help from you? He asks, finally just getting desperate and begging. I said, even more insulting. You aren't even good at it and you used someone dead, and sent more laughing emojis. If you are willing to forgive me, said my scammer, seeing $ signs in his horizon. And in response to then, can I get help from you? I said, no, You've done nothing but lie to me. Why would I even help you? And in response to, if you are willing to forgive me, I said, you never apologized and now it's too late. You're a liar. You're only sorry you got caught. It's never too late, doubles down my scammer. I said, so don't waste your fake apology. I don't forgive you. Shame on you. Stupidity is unforgivable. To which my scammer said, you aren't a godly woman. Yes, because it's me that's the problem. I said, says the liar and thief. You don't have the moral high ground, child. You aren't religious. And in response to you aren't a godly woman, he responded to his own comment by saying, if you were, you wouldn't be insulting me this way. Yes, because me insulting him was the bigger crime. I said, says the liar. Stay off the internet. You make it unsafe for everyone. Did I insult you here? Be honest. I said, you were lying to me and trying to make me your client. And in response to be honest, did he insult me? I said, yes, by your stupidity and entitlement. Who do you think you are? To which he says, oh, no, you lied now, he said, in response to me saying he lied by his stupidity. I said, excuse me, Mr. George Michael, humble yourself, boy. And in response to who do you think you are, he goes, I am who I am, he declares fatalistically. To which I said, you're a street kid who's looking for clients. You're nobody. God will judge you. And then I found a photo of someone on his profile and said, that's you, isn't it? And I don't think it will show now. Oh, yes. There. So that was one of his cover photos. I'm not quite sure. I can't see it. Oh, yes. His hand holding a Bible, which clearly is not George Michael. Wow, the guy didn't even block me. So Chef Todd Moore is who he's pretending to be now. Yeah, he's taken everything down. Wow. Okay, that's all right, because George was George Michael. So Alexander Skarsgård hasn't come back. If he does, I'll put him in another compilation. So this was a nothing burger of a video of me just cleaning up my Facebook, which is good. I get to delete all of these now. And then I'll do a cleanup of Instagram because that one's another one. Nah, my ass is getting blocked. I'll talk to you guys soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I love you all. Thanks for your patience. Talk to you soon. Bye.